Chalo, let's start now. We will start with the asan. Okay, so asan. So first asan, Swatmaram has discussed, is in 1.19, that is swastikasan. Here, Janu Urve Nantare Sabhyak Krutva Padatale Ube. Now, Janu. Janu means knee. Lot of times these words are going to come, so I have written it here. Janu Urva means thigh. Janu Urve, that means between knee and thigh. Padatale means your feet, or we can say sole of the feet. So, how do you practice swastikasana? Having kept both the feet between the knees and the thighs with the body straight. When one sits calmly in this posture, it is called as swastikasana. So, when you keep your feet between the knees and the thighs, then it is called as swastikasana. Now, one very important thing before we start with the asana. Okay, first thing is that don't compare it any asana with the asana that we practice, because there are certain things which are different here and the way we practice it is different. So here whatever Svatmaram has told, we are going to learn and remember for the exam in that way only. So don't try to connect whatever we are practicing here. Again, whatever is told in this grantha Swatmaram, her Pradipika is different. You will learn other grantha after this. The same asan will be described in a bit different way. So don't question why. Okay, just learn it that in Hat Pradipika, this is said, in Ghiran, this is what is said. Here the benefits are these, and in this scripture, the benefits are these. So you have to learn to bifurcate. Very important, because as we proceed, you're going to get confused. I'm telling you, especially between the advantages. One more thing, when you're learning how to practice the asana, remember which leg has been mentioned first, right or left. That is also asked in the exam. Note it down at your end. That is also asked in the exam. And along with that, you also have to remember the sequence of the advantages. Sequence of everything you have to remember. Till now, we were used to learning it in this way that, okay, there are advantages. So we can write or tell the last advantage first, or the sequence wasn't important as long as we remembered how many advantages are there. But in net exam, that is not the case. They want it in sequence. Everything they want in sequence. So make it a habit that when you are learning, learn it in sequence. Everything you learn it in sequence. Whether it makes sense to you or no, it is immaterial. Clear? Clear?
Yes.
Yes. Very good. Huh? Okay. So this is swastikasana. Then is gomukhasan. In gomukhasan, what we do is, this is just like we practice. Same. Placing the right ankle on the left buttock and the left ankle on the right side makes gomukhasan, where the feet, they appear like the ears of the cow, and the knees, they are one above the other. It looks like the mouth of the cow. So it gives a appearance of a cow. Now here Swatmaram, they have not mentioned the position of the hand. In this picture, there is the position of the hand because I could not find any other picture. But from exam point of view, you have to remember that he has mentioned only the position of the leg. Hands are not mentioned. How to keep the hands, that he has not specified. Now, Savve Dakshina. Savve means left. Dakshin means right. Gulfa. Gulfa word is going to come a lot of time. Gulfa means AD, or we can say heel or ankle. Prushta means waist. And Parshva means side. Like this side, right side. Or Parshva means just next to your buttock, left side. So that is Parshva. Next is Virasan. How do we practice Virasan? One foot is supposed to be placed on the opposite thigh, and the other foot will go under the opposite thigh. So one is above and the other is below. That is Virasan. Clear with Virasan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Okay. Now here I forgot to tell you. Now here in this asana, they have mentioned placing the right ankle on the left. So you have to remember that in Gomukhasana, Swatmaram has mentioned about the right ankle first. That means the right leg. So wherever it is mentioned, right or left, you have to remember what comes first. Now here it wasn't mentioned. Swastikasan, he did not mention. Even in Virasan, he has not mentioned right or left. So that doesn't make any difference. So they will not ask in exam. But where they have mentioned, they can ask in the exam. So remember that. Next is Kurmasan. Kurmasan, placing the right ankle on the left side of the anus. So you have to cross your feet. Yes, Sukanya ji.
Ma'am, Virasana is like Ardha Padmasana. Is it
Uh,
like
yeah, we can say. But again, don't, I'm again telling you,
yes, yes.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, 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 ma'am.
For the
Okay.
exam. No, no, no.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
in
Okay.
order to remember that I compared it. That's why.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then Kurmasan. Kurmasan is placing the right angle on the left side of the anus. So they are crossing. Even though you can't see it from here, but the right ankle is on the left side, the left ankle is on the right side. So it is crisscross. And that is called as Kurmasan. Again, they have not mentioned how the position of the hand or anything. Simple, very simple, that the right ankle on the left side of the anus and the left ankle on the right side of the anus. So again here, right leg is mentioned. So right ankle, right. So in Gomukhasan and in Kurmasan, Swatmaram has mentioned about right leg first. Remember this. Then is Kukutasan. Kukutasan, taking the posture of Padmasan. See, first you have to sit in Padmasan. Then you have to take your hands, put it between the thighs and the calves. Between the thighs and the calves. And then put it on the ground, rest it on the ground. Taking the posture of Padmasan and carrying the hands under the thighs when the yogi raises himself above the ground. So he has raised. So a lot of hand strength is required over here. He has raised his entire body and is balancing on his hands. So when the yogi raises himself above the ground with his palms resting on the ground, it becomes Kukutasan. Your legs really have to be very, very thin for this. Then Uttana Kurumasan. Now, just like Kukutasan, but having assumed Kukutasan, when one grasps his neck by his hands. So what they have done is they're holding their neck, or we can say even shoulder, like this. Kandhe bola hai, so actually it should be shoulder. 1 minute. It should be shoulder. Shoulder by his hands, like this. And then you have to lie on the back touching the ground. That becomes Uttana Kurumasan. Next is Dhanurasan. Dhanurasan is just like we practice having caught the toes of the feet. Now, when we practice, we either hold the ankle or the feet or the toes. Here, it is said that you have to hold the big toe, the toes of the feet with both the hands, and then carry the feet towards your ears. You have to carry the feet towards the ears, like a bow, dhanu, dhanusya, like a dhanusya or bow. That then it becomes dhanurasana. So here, what is important, that you have to hold the toes of the feet. It might come in exam, ankle, toes, what you're going to hold. So you have to remember toes of the feet and drawing it towards the ears. So where do you have to draw it or carry it? Towards your ears. Then this question was asked in June 2025. What should be the first step in Gomukhasan as per Hat Pradipika? Tell me now. First, in Gomukhasan,
Ma'am, first option, the right heel near the left buttock.
yes. So tell me in Gomukhasan and in which other asan right side is mentioned first?
Kukutasan.
Gomukhasan and Gomukhasan. See, here I had mentioned these are the only two asanas as of now. So Gomukhasan and which asan?
Kurmasan.
Kurmasan. Okay, make a
Kurmasan.
note of it. Yes, make a note of it. Okay. Next is Matsyendrasan. Matsyendrasan. Now here, having placed the right foot at the root of the left thigh. So, like Padmasan, we have to fold it and keep the foot on the at the root of the other thigh. And then having okay, let the toe be grasped with the right hand, passing over the back and having placed the left foot on the right thigh. At its root, let it be grasped with the left hand passing by the. Okay, no, something went wrong over here. I'll tell you what it is. So, one leg you have to fold, keep it at the root of the thigh. Then you have to twist your body. You have to twist your body and with the right hand hold the left foot, or with the left hand hold the right foot. So opposite hand and leg. If it is the right hand, then you will hold the left foot. If it is the left hand, you will hold the right foot. And then twist the body. What you have to do is you have to twist your body. And then the other hand, with the other hand, you have to hold the thigh here. So if this is the right hand, you have to twist your body and from behind you have to get your hand over here and hold the left leg, or we can say left thigh. Then now from here advantages have been told from Matsyendrasan. Okay, I will check this and I'll send the correct one. Okay, now the benefits. From here, the benefits of all the asanas start. Be very careful when you are learning the benefits. So first, it increases the appetite. We know Matsyendrasan twisting asana, so it increases the appetite. Second, it is an instrument for destroying the group of most deadly diseases. Third, it awakens Kundalini. And fourth, it prevents the nectar shedding from the moon. So whatever nectar is there in the Chandra Mandal, that is a moon. We know that here there is moon. We do know, right? And in our belly there is Agni, that is fire. And the nectar from the moon, it keeps on dripping. And it falls on the fire in the belly and it gets destroyed. But when we practice Jalandhar Bandh, or we can say Khetsri Mudra, okay, what happens? That this nectar that is falling from the moon, it does not fall on the fire in the belly. It is stopped here itself. And hence we get that effect of the nectar. It is absorbed by the body. And it is supposed to be a very, very beneficial thing, because nectar, we amrit hai wo, and it is very difficult to prevent it from shedding. So this is one more way where we can prevent the nectar from getting destroyed. So in Ardha Matsyendrasan, it prevents the nectar from shedding from the moon and getting destroyed. Did you understand what I said? Have you have studied that in Upanishad? Do you remember? No? No one remembers?
Ma'am, Upanishad is not sort of for us for English batch.
Okay, yeah. Right. So you have not. Okay. But do you know there is a moon over here, Chandra and Surya, that,
Yes. Yes, that
yes.
that we know.
That you know. Okay. So you've understood this, right?
Yes.
Perfect. So how many benefits? Come on, you only tell me, Sukanya ji, how many benefits? Which are they? Matsyasan.
Four benefits. First, it
Chandrasan.
increases the appetite, and then it destroys the most deadly diseases. Um, then it helps to arise the kundalini. Last one is it prevents the nectar shedding from the moon and getting destroyed in the belly. We can it will be there itself. It will be in the head itself. It won't
Yes.
be shedded.
Yes. Very good. Very nice. Now, next is Paschimottanasana. Paschim means the back side. Paschimottanasana. So here, having stretched the feet on the ground, so you have to stretch your feet on the ground like this, like a stick, a danda. It is called as danda, so like a stick. And then you have to hold the toes of both the feet with both the hands. And then you have to touch your head to the knees. Normally, what we do, we try to take our head towards your ankle. We try to straighten our back. That is how we practice. But here in this grantha specifically, it is said that you have to touch your head to the knee, and that is Paschimottanasana. So remember this. These small things you have to remember because these are different than how we practice otherwise. So head to your knees. That is one point that you have to remember. Rest is the same. Then what are the advantages? Advantages or benefits? It carries air from the front to the back of the body. So there is pran and apan. Apan vayu in the belly region, and when we bend forward, what happens? That apan vayu, it enters a sushumna nadi. So that is what is told over here. This asan, when we practice this asan, what happens? Apan, it is carried to the back of the body. That means towards the sushumna nadi. Very, very important benefit. Don't forget this word, sushumna. Okay. Second, again, it kindles gastric fire. Third, it reduces obesity. When we bend, automatically we know. And fourth is it cures all the diseases. Or we can say it provides good health. Both are same. Okay. Sadanandanji, what are the four benefits of Paschimottanasana?
One is carry from air front of the Sushumna.
Mhm.
The kindle gastric fire,
Mhm.
reduce obesity, and cure all disease and good health.
Or good health. Okay, very good. Next is Mayurasana. Now, Mayurasana is exactly the way we practice. There is no difference. Place both the palms of the hands on the ground. Then place your elbows on either side of your navel. And then balance the body just like a stick horizontally. That is Mayurasana. Now, here, very important from exam point of view, that Mayurasana is also called as Shri. And normally, Shri word is used out of respect, something that is very respected, or it's an honor when we use Shri. So, Mayurasana is also termed as Shri. So, which asan is called as Shri in Hat Pradipika? Mayurasana. Now, advantages: destroys all diseases, it removes abdominal disorders, digest unwholesome food taken in excess. Unwholesome food taken in excess means at times we eat things that are not good for digestion, not good for our body. So it is not digested properly. But if you practice Mayurasana, even that those type of foods are also digested. Then it increases appetite. And last, it destroys the most deadly poison. Now here, Kal Kuta, this word is used for it can digest even the deadliest of poison. For that, they have used the word Kalakutam. Okay, Muthulakshmi ji, tell me the benefits of Mayurasana.
Destroy all the diseases, removes the abdominal disorders, and digest the unwholesome food which is taken in excess amount, increases the appetite, and the Vesha Kalakuta is destroyed.
Destroys the most deadliest of poison. Very good. Next is Shavasana. Simple. Lying down on the ground like a corpse is called as Shavasana. Shav means corpse. Shav asan, that means lying down like a corpse, like a dead body, like a shav. That is called as Shavasana. And there are only two benefits of Shavasana. One, Shranti Haram. Shranti Haram means it removes the fatigue. Whenever we are tired, if we go in Shavasana for some time, all the fatigue is gone. So Shranti Haram, that means it removes fatigue. And Chitta Vishranti, that means it gives rest to the mind. Our mind, it gets rest when we practice Shavasana. So there are only two benefits. Now, what I have done over here is I have put all the benefits in a table. So it will be easy for you all to memorize and understand. Yes?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So it is easy for you. Then let's do certain question answers. What does Gomaya Sandra Liptam mean?
B. Thicky.
Powder.
Uh,
Plastered with the cow dung.
Very good. Then what should be present outside the yoga mat?
Mandap Vedi and well.
Mandap, Vedi, and well. Very good. Which of the following is a hindering factor in yoga?
Atyahar.
The Badhak Tattva.
Atyahar.
Ati ahara.
Ati Ahar. Very good. Then is Shadabhir Yoga Vinashyati. By 6 factors, yoga is destroyed. This
Batak
relates to
Tattva.
which group?
Batak Tattva.
Very good. Now match the following. Atyahar means what?
Overeating.
Overeating. Prayas,
Overexertion.
overexertion. Prajalpa,
Excessive talking.
Talk.
Idle
But
talking.
idle talk here, ma'am.
sorry, yes?
Here that idle talk is there, no? That's why.
Yeah, excessive.
Excessive talk.
Okay. Then choose the correct sequence of Sadak Tattva.
First option, ma'am.
I have given over here. Sure?
Yes, ma'am. First one only. Utsaha Sahasa Dhairya Drida Nishchaya Janasanga
उत्साह
Paritya.
साहस धैर्य तत्व ज्ञान दृढ़ निश्चय and जनसंग परित्याग.
See,
Yes, I missed.
yes, very good, Nidhi ji. Sukanya ji, see, it helps so much if the shlokas are recited and they are learned. Very good, very nice. Okay, then Swatmaram Rishi tells us that Lord Shiv has taught 84 asanas, or Lord Shiv discussed, has told about 84 asanas, that there are 84 asanas. And out of these, first 4 are the Shresht, or the essential ones, and those 4 Swatmaram Rishi is saying that I am going to explain. So how many asanas did Lord Shiva told? He told us about 84 asanas. And out of those 84 asanas, now Swatmaram Rishi is going to explain us 4 asanas. Which are those four?
Siddha,
Siddhasan,
Padma,
Padmasan, Simhasan,
Siddha
and
Bhadra.
Bhadrasan.
Siddha, Padma, Simha, Bhadra. Very good. And out of these four, which is the best asan?
Siddhasan.
Siddhasan.
Shreshtha Siddhasan. Very good. That the same thing I put in a table. Okay. Then discussion of yam, niyam is done over here after that, because there is a comparison. Here Swatmaram Rishi is comparing. Now, just as pairing food is among or yama, or we can say mitahar. Just like mitahar is best among yam and ahimsa among niyam. So is Siddhasan called by adepts the chief of all the asans. So here there is a comparison that in yam, which is the superior or best one? Mitahar. Mitahar is the best yam. In niyam, ahimsa is the best one. And in all the asan, okay, in all the asans, Siddhasan is the best asan. Now, here, niyome mein ahimsa, in niyam, ahimsa, they are saying. But when we have studied, even in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, ahimsa comes under yam or niyam.
Ma'am, yum.
Yam.
It comes under yam, right? But here, it is said that ahimsa, it comes under niyam. So here you will remember that as it is. Make a star mark, highlight it, do whatever you want. Got it? Don't get confused in the exam.
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
In Patanjali Yoga Sutra, it comes under yam. But when you're talking about Hat Pradipika, ahimsa comes under niyam. So in yam, which is the best one?
Mitahar.
Is the best one.
Mitahar is the best one. Okay, in yam, mitahar is the best one. Then in niyam, what is the best one?
Ahimsa is the best one.
Ahimsa is the best one. And in asan,
Siddhasana is the best one.
Siddhasana is the best one. This is also very important from exam point of view. They ask this. Then, again, very important. Siddhasan is also called as Vajrasan, Muktasan, or Guptasan. What are the other names of Siddhasan here? Vajrasan, Muktasan, and Guptasan. Now, this again is only for Hatha Pradipika, because when you go and read the other scriptures, you will find that Guptasan is considered to be a different asan. So, this is only for Hatha Pradipika. That's Siddhasan. Only Swatmaram is calling Siddhasan as Vajrasan or Muktasan or Guptasan. Only it is mentioned only in this scripture. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I'm repeating the small things because I know where we make mistake or where we can go wrong. Okay, so I'm just highlighting those things. Okay, then by contemplating on oneself, that means on our Atma, by contemplating on oneself, by eating sparingly, that means by practicing mitahar, and by practicing Siddhasan for 12 years, the yogi attains success. Now here success means nishpatti avastha. Here nishpatti avastha, how to attain nishpatti avastha, that has been discussed. How do you attain nishpatti avastha? What are the three criterias?
Contemplating on the Atma and eating moderately and
So
practicing.
I'll use one word only, so you will not get confused. Yes, tell me, sorry.
Okay. Mitahar and practicing Siddhasana for 12 years. The yogi obtained Nishpati Avastha.
Yes, very good. Then the yogi attains Nishpatti Avastha. Now, what is Nishpatti Avastha? So that I have explained over here, that we have three granthis in our body: Brahma, Vishnu, and Rudra Granthi. So Rudra Granthi is near your Agya Chakra here. So Nishpatti Avastha means what? When this Rudra Granthi is pierced, that state is called as Nishpatti Avastha. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is very
Yes,
difficult.
ma'am.
Yes, very
Yes, yes.
difficult to pierce to work over here. So the piercing of Rudra Granthi, what does it tell us? That there is no ego left, ahankar, no ego at all, transcendence of duality, no dvaita. That means we know that Purush and Prakriti are different. Okay, Atma is a part of Paramatma, merging of the individual self with the supreme conscious. Then this Atma is the Ansh of Paramatma only. So the yogi, he comes to know all these things when the Rudra Granthi is pierced. That means when Nishpatti Avastha is attained. And when do we attain Nishpatti Avastha? Sadanandanji, what are the three criterias?
One is
Hmm?
um,
Contemplating on Atma or
on
oneself.
self Nidahar
Then
and
practicing
practice
Siddhasana,
Siddhasana for 12 years.
the yogi attains success, or we say
Success.
Nishpatti.
Nishpatti Avastha.
Nishpatti Avastha. Very good. Then Swatmaram Rishi is saying that there is no asana like Siddhasan. There is no asana like Siddhasan. That it is such a best asana. Similarly, there is no kumbhak like Kevali kumbhak. There is no mudra like Khechari mudra. And there is no lay like nad. Very beautifully said. So there is no asan like Siddhasan. There is no kumbhak like Kevali kumbhak. There is no mudra like Khechari mudra. And there is no lay like nad. These four things, very, very, again, very, very important. Because like mudra, shreshta or kumbhak, it is going to be again different in different scriptures. So in here, Hat Pradipika, Siddhasan is the best asan, Kevali Kumbhak is the best Kumbhak, Khechari Mudra is the best Mudra, and Nada is the best. These four things are the best. You have to remember it in that way only. Clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.